I'm Darren Cook. I'm a local business owner. I live here in Roseville. Been a Roseville resident for going on 22 years. Originally from the Bay Area, from Foster City. I'm a business owner. I own a company called In Vino Veritas, which is Latin for in wine there is truth. And in my part-time, given what's sort of taken place over the last year, I've gotten into photography. I'm a naturalist at heart. As a little kid, I love nature. So I picked up a camera about a year ago when the wineries closed down, and I started taking photographs of wildlife. So that's sort of my hobby, and I'm loving it, really enjoying it. To do wildlife photography, I've found that patience is a virtue, right? You have to have incredible patience because your subject matter isn't going to cooperate for the most part. So you have to have a lot of time and a lot of patience. And yeah, I spent a lot of 9-hour days. I have a little pop-up hide, right, that you crawl into and you just wait for something to come by. I think you can see why I love this, right? Like when you get close and you hear those noises that you've always sort of heard about, but you can see him project like that and do that. It's magic. And I could stay here all day and watch. But that's nature. It just does that to me. It gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, my name is Jim Kirk. Welcome to my home. It's almost like a community center. It's an open house for anybody who wants to come in and take a look, and people tend to feel welcome here, and that's something people really appreciate about it. This house was my uncle's house originally, and I've been here for 20 years, so this is 20 years of me like building everything and manipulating everything. So yeah, 20 years. I grew up down by the Golden Gate Park, close to Judah Street, close to Java Beach. Why do I like to make art? Ever since I was a kid, it's just something I would do. Like I would make art. I really enjoy it. And then when you're done with it, you know, people can appreciate it. And I don't know what I'd do without it, really. There's pretty much everything you need right here. You know, we've got the Golden Gate Park, we've got the beach, we've got, you know, the Redwood Forest 20 minutes away. So I've never really felt the need to go anywhere else. A lot of people don't know what to think of me. Some people are actually a little, they don't know what to think. So they're maybe a little frightened sometimes. But yeah, my friends are my friends. People know about the place around the world, and people come here because they've heard about the place, or they just happen to be walking by and they see the big open sign and the open door, and so yeah, it's become quite a thing.
Well, hi, my name is Kinsey Thomas. I'm originally from Ventura, and I came to SF State to go study theater when I first started out, and then that changed around and I started doing apparel design. Post-grad, and what SF State and my bachelor's degree got me is I went forward with working at the American Conservatory Theater in their costume fellowship program. I had my first gig that I was given for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I was going to be on that team, and I was really, really, really excited about it. And unfortunately, COVID hit right about 2 weeks before that happened, and things were on pause. And one thing that has really gotten me through it is something that I was given at about age 10 and maybe even before, but was knitting. Knitting is something that I've really been grasping onto during quarantine because I didn't really know what to do. I've always knit and I've always had that on the back burner. Nothing that I've ever really felt that was like, I'm a knitter or this is something that I need that fuels. And I've realized that it does fuel and it gives me something to do. I can have a conversation with someone. It eases my mind. Staying grounded, staying focused. Knitting is beautiful. And I've noticed a lot of people have been reaching out to things that keep you grounded and keep you feeling like, okay, I'm creating something. This is something I can count on. Yeah, so this is going to be the quarantine collection. It's going to be 7 looks, hopefully, all of the rainbow. And I'm really excited about it. I've worked on it for about 6 months, and I think I have about a month or 2 left to create the actual pieces. And then I'll be draping onto my lovely lady here and then sewing them all together, and then I'll be sharing them. I'm really excited. And I think that the idea that it is formable knitwear and that we're starting a conversation when you see these pieces. Oh, this fits Kinsey, but what can we do to make it fit you? And I'm really excited. Quarantine hasn't been the most fun and it's been a lot, but I'm really excited that this idea and this collection has come with it.
My name's Shale Peck Kraus, and I am the farmer owner of Tule Fog Farm. I started farming in 2005, doing mainly poultry, and then switched to grass-based farming in 2008. Well, when we started out, we were farming 100% organically. Organic farming is something I feel extremely strongly about. I don't think anybody should have the right to poison our common soil and air and water. The only ethical thing to do sustainability-wise is to stop growing pig food using fossil fuels and to take food waste that is causing problems in landfills and feed it to the pigs. Land is really hard to find if you don't inherit it. Can't make back your investment by growing food unless you're like one of those just massive corporations. But it's not like we're making lots of money.
My name is Gary Brook, my age is 67, and I'm retired from the United States Air Force.
Hi, I'm Debbie Brook. I'm Gary Brook's wife. I'm also a retired Air Force veteran. I spent 20 years in the Air Force.
We want to travel a lot more, so now that the quarantine's over, we'll be able to do that traveling. We like to go to NASCAR races, so we'll be able to start going to NASCAR races again, to IndyCar races.
Now the quarantine is basically over and we're allowed to do more. I'm going to be retiring in a couple days, and Gary and I have always wanted to travel. We love traveling. We've been in the military all over the world. We've taken our kids to different countries and places, and we're really excited about maybe taking a trip on Highway 66 and doing some. We follow NASCAR, and we like to go to the different NASCAR races. Also, we plan to go to Egypt, and that is something, I'm really excited about. And I know Gary, he likes to study that stuff and watch TV shows about Egypt, and so I know we'll be looking forward to that.